Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Kim,
This is Andy.
and we're going to read from the Urantia book. But first, we got Light the Flame by Andrew Harvey. And today's reading is by Epictetus. Epictetus makes me wonder here if that's the name that you remember, like epic.
Mm-hmm.
That comes from probably this guy. Just thought,
Could be.
Epictetus. Epictetus was a ancient Greek Stoic philosopher, and he was born a slave, and he lived in Rome, and he died in 135 AD. So this is, right after Jesus, he was born around about that time. So, all right. So what else did I see here? I saw his pupil was Arian. His teachings were written down by his pupil Arian. No, that's not the same Arius. I'm thinking of the Arian heresy. No, not the same. Not the same. Okay. All right. Epictetus. I'm going to do this one. Send me now, O God, any trial that you will. I have means and power given to me by you to acquit myself with honor through whatever happens. I go forward. I am not afraid.
Bring it.
Bring it, God. We are ready. That is so not me.
That is me.
That is you. That's why I love you. Oh my gosh. That's like, oh my gosh, God, don't do, I'm so scared. I'd be like, I don't know if I can. I don't know. What if I fail? What if like that's me. It's like, what if this happens? What if I'm not good enough? I can't handle it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
With God, all things are possible.
With God, all things are possible. So Andrew's like, bring it. We can do it. We're gonna make this happen.
Yep.
And you just quietly just like, yep, okay. Whatever it is, we're gonna have it. We're gonna bring it.
Yep.
So you're amazing. You're amazing. Oh my gosh. All right, so cool. All right. So we're on paper 21, the Paradise Creator Sons. Here, we're on the Michael Bestowals section 4. Okay. I'll go. Okay. There are 7 groups of bestowal creator sons. They are so classified in accordance with the number of times they have bestowed themselves upon the creatures of their realms. Okay, so this takes a long time to bestow themselves. They range from the initial experience up through 5 additional spheres of progressive bestowal until they attain the 7th and final episode of creature creator experience. Right?
Okay.
You're grokking with that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Avonal bestowals are always in the likeness of mortal flesh. But the 7 bestowals of a creator son involve his appearing on 7 creature levels of being and pertain to the revelation of the 7 primary expressions of the will and nature of deity. So I think that's in accordance with the master spirits, the 1 2 3 1 2 1 3 2 3 1 1 2 3, right? Okay. Without exception, all creator sons pass through this 7 times, giving of themselves to their created children before they assume settled and supreme jurisdiction over the universes of their own creation. Okay, you go.
Though these 7 bestowals vary in the different sectors and universes, they always embrace the mortal bestowal adventure. In the final bestowal, as a creator's son appears as a member of one of the higher mortal races on some inhabited world, usually as a member of that racial group which contains the largest hereditary legacy of the Adamic stock, which has previously been imported to upstep the physical status of the animal origin peoples.
See, there you go.
Only once in his sevenfold career as a bestowal son is a paradise Michael born of women, as you have recorded in the Babe of Bethlehem. Only once does he live and die as a member of the lowest order of evolutionary will creatures. After each of his bestowals as a creator's son proceeds to the right hand of the Father, there to gain the Father's acceptance of the bestowal and to receive instructions preparatory to the next episode of universe service. Following the seventh and final bestowal, a creator's son receives from the universal Father supreme authority and jurisdiction over his universe.
Okay.
It is of record that the divine son of last appearance on your planet was a paradise creator's son who had completed 6 phases of his bestowal career. Consequently, when he gave up the conscious grasp of the incarnated life on Urantia, he could and did truly say, "It is finished." It was literally finished. His death on Urantia completed his bestowal career. It was the last step in fulfilling the sacred oath of a paradise creator's son. And when this experience has been acquired, such sons are supreme universe sovereigns. No longer do they rule as vicegerents of the Father, but in their own right and name as King of Kings and Lord of Lords. With certain standard exceptions, these sevenfold bestowal sons are unqualifiedly supreme in the universes of their abode. Concerning his local universe, all power in heaven and on earth was relegated to his triumphant and enthroned master son. Want to finish?
Okay. Creator sons, subsequent to the completion of their bestowal careers, are reckoned as a separate order, sevenfold master sons. In person, the master sons are identical with the creator sons, but they have undergone such a unique bestowal experience that they are commonly regarded as a different order of beings. So this is a transformational experience that Michael underwent when he came here through his bestowals. When a creator deigns to effect a bestowal, a real permanent change is destined to take place. True, the bestowal son is still and nonetheless a creator, but he has added to his nature the experience of a creature, which forever removes him from the divine level of a creator son and elevates him to the experiential plane of a master son. Right. You were talking about experiential service today, right? That's what he did. One who has fully earned the right to rule a universe and administer its worlds. Such beings embody all that can be secured from divine parentage and embrace everything to be derived from perfected creature experience. Why should man bemoan his lowly origin and enforced evolutionary career when the very gods must pass through an equivalent experience before they are accounted experientially worthy and competent finally and fully to rule over their universe domains? Why should man bemoan his lowly origin and enforced evolutionary career when the gods want to know what we're like, what it's like to be us? The very gods must pass through an equivalent experience before they are counted competent. See, that says a lot to me. Before they can be counted that they, and how opposite. That's like if the CEO of, if Jeff Bezos had to work in 7 different offices, right, as a grunt laborer, right, before they'd let him be CEO, before he'd let him actually control that company. How likely is that? See, that's not how we do things here in the mortal realms, right? Or
Right.
like the king of whatever would say, well, you have to spend a year as this kind of a level, economic level. As a businessman, you have to spend a year as a slave laborer. You have to spend, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm. Right.
before you can rule this country. Before,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think?
I think we sometimes get that a little bit in our journey here. In my experience, a military leader goes through a career broadening experience or exercise where they're given leadership positions in a number of different areas so that they can better understand what contributes to decisions
Okay,
at the top.
but they're given leadership positions going into there.
Mhm.
Okay, they're not given the position of, okay,
Right.
you're just you're here, you're private on the ship, or ensign level here, man here that has to jump and follow orders to this here. They're go there in kind of the safe little cushioned
Mhm.
leadership experience to understand kind of the, well, in I'm not discounting that. That's a valuable thing that they do,
Mhm.
but it's not even that isn't on the same level as
Right.
what
Right.
Michael does here. These Michael
Right.
Bestowals do the transformational experience.
Mhm. Right.
But even then, okay, they're usually born into the hereditary legacy of the group that has the highest amount of Adamic stock, the race that has the most Adamic stock. We've been talking a lot about race lately. It's been arduous,
Mhm.
but valuable. Um, okay,
We may be hearing more about that this morning.
I'm hearing a lot more things.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, like the highest Adamic, pure Adamic blood and all this stuff. That's so. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired of it.
More on that later.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Great.
We have to go.
Yes. Thank you for being with us. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I gotta put my bookmark on there.